All right, so let's have a little bit of fun. So we'll talk about a changeover drill with the semi-automatic. So this is a Benelli M4. What I'll do is I'll show you a way to do a quick, expedient changeover where I'll load the magazine tube up with birdshot, and then what you'll have here is a match saver holster, slug carrier. So I'll change the ammunition nature into the chamber load with slug. All right, so I'll just show you a couple of different iterations from right hand dominant and left hand dominant. All right, so chamber is open right now. Ensure that the firearm is on safe, and we're going to chamber load the gun. So right now, grabbing onto the primer with the thumb, just load it into the lifter tray, reach underneath, and then now there is a round in the chamber. This gun is hot. And then what you'll notice is I like to pinch the buttstock between my bicep and the ribs to give good control on the platform itself. my fingers have stopped working because it's minus 20 out here. All right, then we'll load up the magazine tube. All right, so when we lean into the gun, I'm gonna fire 2 rounds, and then what you'll notice is I'm gonna safe the gun. I'm gonna grab onto the charging handle with the thumb, and then we're gonna capture the trigger guard with 4 fingers. All right, so gun becomes ready to fire 2 rounds. I'm gonna safe the gun, reach over top, eject that round, slide the slug round into the chamber housing. The lifter tray is going to prevent it from falling on the ground. Release the charging handle, shoulder the gun, and then release that slug round. Once we're done shooting, safe the gun, and then we can load up the magazine tube with whatever nature of ammunition you're shooting. So the idea with the changeover drill is shotgun rounds, different natures will have very different effects. So you know, like a slug round versus a bird shot versus a buckshot is going to give you a different effect at distance. So knowing what effect you're trying to achieve and the ammunition nature, this is a expedient way to take a slug round, load it up into the chamber, utilizing a match saver device mounted onto the handguard of the gun. All right, so I'll do right side one more time. Trigger finger on the safety selector. I'm gonna lean into the gun a little bit, fire 2 rounds, safe the gun, grab onto the gun, you got good positive control, slide the slug round into the chamber housing, ready the gun, and then release that slug round, which is a very different natured gun, or natured ammunition. So oftentimes people will ask me, what about the lefties? So I'll give you a demo on a way to navigate this problem, being a left-hand dominant shooter. All right, so a little bit different in terms of accessing the charging handle. And what you'll notice is I'm gonna grab onto the charging handle with an underhand grasp, so a palm up posture. And then my forearm will be in a position to move around the pistol grip and then access the charging handle. As we pull the charging handle to the rear, it's going to eject the rounds in the chamber, and then we can chamber load the nature of ammo that we want. All right, so being left-hand dominant, thumb is going to ready the gun, lean into it a little bit. So say we have bird, for example, fire 2 rounds. I'm going to safe the gun with the trigger finger and reach underneath, grab onto the charging handle, pull it to the rear, slide the different nature of ammo into the chamber, getting a good purchase onto the forestock, release, thumb the safety selector, lean into it, and then now you have that slug round or the variation nature of your choice.